Hey, so the comment sections are on fire, so I guess here I am to make a little video to respond to it. Sorry I didn't notice for a few days. I hadn't been my phone hadn't sent me all of the angry comments. I hadn't been reading the comments because I've been busy, and I've only just woken up now this morning to find like, yeah, there's hell in the YouTube comments. So I'll make this a little video to like explain about the lack of audio for the San Andreas Vice City Stories and Vice City No Major Glitches runs. Because yeah, there's a ton of like confusion in the comments and people not understanding what's happening. So first and foremost, no, this isn't the new normal. Like, not all of the videos are gonna have radio in them and then be muted for YouTube. That's not a new normal. I'm not just changing how I upload YouTube videos to screw all of you to promote joshmas.com or anything. Like, this was for Josh Done Quick, my once a year special sellout marathon that I do that has a big schedule for it that I release weeks ahead of time and has donation goals and stuff. Here in this bit was where I had the donation goals for this stuff for the live stream viewers. And I knew it was going to be unpopular on YouTube, but this was like the best time to do this because of joshmas.com and stuff. And yeah, the reason that this is like a promotion thing I'm doing is because I used to always play with the radio. Like, the radio in the GTA games I play is excellent. I'm sure you will know this. You're all GTA fans. You've played these games with radio and you love them because of it. You love all the radios, same as me. They're all great. And I used to always play with them, and it was a big part of my streams, me singing along to the radio and talking about the hosts and all that stuff. It was like just fills in the time and stuff, right? But back in like 2015 or something, after all the copyright stuff had started on YouTube, and like I was constantly, I tried just battling it for a few years, but it just became like totally untenable. Like, not just for like revenue reasons, but for worldwide blockage reasons. Like, there are quite a lot of songs in GTA games that if they get onto YouTube, the video is just blocked worldwide completely, which is a really big problem because then no one can watch them. But also, I feel justified in being able to like monetize the videos. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into uploading YouTube videos. It's my job. I feel like I'm allowed to monetize them. But yeah, anyway, so I haven't, since like 2015, I haven't played with radio, right? Like, this is how I've been doing things for such a long time. So like, I started in 2012 or whatever, played with music here, and then 2015 I was like, fuck it, no more music, it's too much of a problem. And then I've played for like a decade without music for YouTube. But people still talk about it to this day. People still talk about this period of streams that had music in and how they were like really good and everyone loves them. So for like this tiny bit of time here for Josh Done Quick, I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's go back to playing with the radio. We'll have to make some compromises and stuff, but now with joshmas.com, there's a way around it and some other things, you know, like, let's just do it for a special thing, right? So I did it for that. It's not the new normal. I'm not always going to do it. Maybe not even once a year for Josh Done Quick. It was just for those things. But it was just to reminisce for like the old days of Twitch, right? And that's another thing, is like, there is a big, massive divide between the Twitch viewers and the YouTube viewers. And this isn't anyone's fault. If anyone's fault, it's mine for like keeping these two separate communities. But I stream at such a weird time that most people can't watch me. So I know a lot of people can't watch live streams because I stream while you're at work or asleep. So you have to watch YouTube videos, right? And it just causes this like big divide where I don't post everything. There's lots of information missing and stuff. And like, it's just like two separate communities. But there's this like weird tribal thing happening where like on my streams on Twitch, whenever I'm doing something and I'm like trying to remember the YouTube audience, like, oh, this part makes a good YouTube intro, let's structure it this way, or oh, I can't do that thing because it has music in it or whatever, I have to cut it out and stuff like that, or I have to do something different, or like I can't post this game to YouTube or whatever else, right? There's loads of compromises that happen on Twitch all the time, and people get genuinely really mad on Twitch. And it's difficult because Twitch is where everything's streamed live. I make the decisions live in real time, right? And everyone in the chat at the time is watching live. So everyone has a vested interest in making the best experience for live. And I'm the only one there who has to be like the voice of YouTube. So I'm always having to play devil's advocate with Twitch chat about things for YouTube. So you guys don't see it on YouTube because you just get the end result. But I am constantly like compromising stuff to make things better here. And that's not to like complain and be like, oh, you guys should love me for that. I'm just saying like, it's really upsetting when I like do this for a decade, constantly annoy people to make compromises for YouTube, and then one little tiny time I don't, right? And it's like insane, like how much people are mad. But like I totally understand. Like the videos are awful. Like I'm under no illusion, right? Like watching me play a game for 4 hours with no game audio is pretty terrible. I don't blame you. But it's the situation where it's like, there's no other way of doing this. Like, if I want to play the games with radio for a special event, for a thing, for a nostalgia, what can I do for YouTube? I have like 3 choices, right? One, like upload them with no radio, like no game audio at all because it's mixed in, right? And then everyone gets like, you know, it's a shit video, it's terrible, no one likes it. 2, try to upload it with music and like battle copyright, but I've been through that hell and I know how much of a hell it is. I like post a video that has music in it. YouTube will be like, okay, here's all the music in it that we're going to try to remove or copyright flag you for. You can do stuff about it, right? You one at a time, you try to remove the music automatically or whatever, or flag the copyright or battle the claim if it's non-genuine or whatever. And it takes like weeks to process the video or months if it's like a copyright battle or whatever. And then it'll go through all that and then reprocess the video and then find more things. And then you go through it again and it's just a constant never-ending thing. And then at some point in the process, the video is going to get stuck processing and just brick, right? I've been through it so many times back in 2012, 2015, and I occasionally still do it now. And it just doesn't work. The videos are so long. It's so much processing power for it to edit it. I do it manually, re-upload it myself. I let YouTube handle it. I try to do all sorts of stuff, but it just doesn't work. There's literally like in my runs in San Andreas, in the casino part where I run through the casino for like 8 seconds to get to the mission marker, I have to mute those bits, right? Taduva has a special tool that mutes the game specifically for that, for YouTube, because that 8 seconds of music playing at the casino is enough to brick the entire video. Doesn't matter that it's 8 seconds of a 4-hour-long video. It doesn't matter how long it is. It just bricks it. So yeah, I've been through this battle and I know exactly how that's gonna go, and it's gonna delay the video loads and it's gonna come out crap. So it's not really an option. I don't want to do it anymore. Just like, don't do that. So then the third option is to not upload to YouTube at all, right? And I feel like that's worse than uploading without the game audio. Like, hey guys, here's Josh Done Quick, here's the schedule, and I'm like, during the live streams, I'm promoting the next run, and there's things on the screen that say, well, the next run is and stuff, and there's a, you know, I've got a big schedule of all the things one after the other, and then on YouTube, those videos are just missing. I feel like that's worse. I feel like it's worse, but maybe it's better, but in like a really terrible way, where it's better because you guys don't notice, right? The video never gets pushed to your subscription feed. You guys don't read through the schedule because why would you, right? You're just casually watching YouTube, right? And you just don't know what you're missing, right? That maybe that would be better, but only in like a calming the backlash kind of way, not actually better for every other reason, like anyone being able to watch these videos or having one at all or anything, you know? So it's like, I could do that, but that feels really disingenuous and shit. And like, people are already upset that like these things are audio exclusive to joshmas.com, right? What if I made it video exclusive, like completely exclusive to joshmas.com? I feel like, again, that's worse than just having the audio for joshmas.com. And speaking of that, there's a reason I'm doing this, right? I'm not just carving out the audio and putting it on joshmas.com to like shill my website. Screw you guys, you'll give me money for this, I'll take this away from you, right? Again, as I just said, it's literally, I don't have a choice. I can't put it on YouTube. There's no way around that. So I might as well put it there. Um, and it's like so many people have said good things about this. It wasn't something I thought about when I made joshmas.com, but it's like a perk thing that has like naturally formed. It was like I was playing Clone Hero or Yarg or whatever one day on stream, and I was like, oh, shame no one could watch this after. And someone suggested uploading it to youtube.com, and I was like, oh my god, it's a genius idea, right? And then it just kind of formed naturally, and everyone thinks it's a cool perk. It's like a cool idea. It's like a really good selling point for the website, and it is a business. And it's like that these things exist at all. Again, without joshbros.com, it's not that YouTube then suddenly magically gets audio. It's that there is no audio for anyone ever, right? Like at least you can get the audio. Um, and yeah, that's another reason why I've done this for Josh Done Quick this year, was because it was a good tie-in with the new website launch, right? Like it made sense. It's just like business synergy or whatever. Like why not? Um, I did see people. I did see people ask like, why not just put it on the website for free? Well, there's a few problems with that, but the biggest problem is that I literally can't. This is Forfall. This is what I use to like manage the website and stuff. And if you try to upload a video and make it for either free accounts or just public everyone, you get this warning that says, "No, mate, you can't do that." um, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense. The Forfall don't you want you to just use their website for like video hosting because that's super expensive. Um, if people sign up for memberships and pay for the videos, then they could probably, then economically it makes sense to host them and stuff. But I can't just post them up there. And another reason is because the whole reason I'm getting around copyright in the first place is because these videos aren't publicly available. You can't just have like some like, corporate music industry bot scrape the website and find the music and then like automatically DMCA me or whatever, like send me a DMCA takedown request. Because it's hidden and obscure. This is security through obscurity, right? Like people aren't signing up for the website because it's not like a big, massive public thing. Like I have hundreds of members, but not tens of hundreds, or hundreds of hundreds. So the music industry doesn't know yet. So shh, right? But yeah, the whole security part of that is because they're paywalled. People can't see what's in them, so then you don't get copyright strikes, right? So this only works if it's paid. That's why it's like that. What else did I say? Oh, there's also some confusion about how some videos in the past have had music in them while I streamed them, but then didn't on YouTube. That's because I'm using a different way of doing audio for those. So like those really long MTA runs I've done where I'm like, oh, let's collect every vehicle in the game for 7 hours, and I'm listening to music there. I'm listening to it through Spotify, and then using like audio track wizardry, I can like record that audio to a different track to everything else. So then when it comes, so the live stream just hears everything combined together. But when it comes to YouTube, I can like separate out the audio to like how I want. My microphone, the game, alerts, all that stuff, music, it's all recorded separately. So I can like mix it how I want after the fact. So that's how those videos get up on YouTube, is because I'm just listening to Spotify, and it's a different program on my computer. I could separate the audio from the game, and then when I upload to YouTube, I can just take the music out. Those videos still aren't great. I don't like how I'm singing to things you can't hear. I still don't think it's the best. It's a perfect solution, but it is the best one we have. The reason I didn't do it for this is because I'm listening to the in-game radio, right? Like, it's in the game. There is no audio separation. The audio comes from the video game, right? The sounds of the game, the cars, the shooting, and the radio are all coming from the same place. I can't separate them like that way I do with other sources like that. So it's not possible to do that. You can make arguments that like maybe a mod or something could be created for the games and all this stuff, but then like that would only happen for San Andreas, Vice City. VCS wouldn't get that. And then like those are illegal for speedruns anyway. You're not allowed to mod arbitrarily like that in speedruns, so you wouldn't be able to use. I wouldn't be able to use it anyway. But the reason I did it is again for nostalgia. Like I'm sure you guys know. Again, you play GTA. Listening to the in-game radio is different to just listening to those songs on Spotify. It's not really the same thing. Like the cars have like default radio tuned, and they play when you're in them, and you get the radio hosts and all that stuff. There's some sort of ways to make that work outside of the game, but it's never really the same, right? and it's just so much simpler. Just have it in the game and just switch radio and listen to it, and it's just nice nostalgia. You know, it's just how you're supposed to play it. Like, do you guys play GTA without the radio? Have you tried that? It's actually really bad. As someone who's been playing games for GTA games for decades, playing without the radio is really horrible. When I did those runs at Josh Done Quick, I actually had a really good time. I think I talk about it in the Vice City Stories run. Normally, Vice City Stories No Major Glitches is really long and it kind of drags on quite a lot, and I get really like sick of it by the end. But this time it didn't happen. I was loving the whole thing. It flew past. It was crazy. And yeah, it's because of the radio. It was actually really fun, and I really miss playing with radio and music now. But yeah, it's just not possible because I just sing the music people can't hear on YouTube. And like I said, I'm making all these compromises to try to make YouTube work because just good business sense to make YouTube work, right? So yeah, that's about everything. I think I wrote down a big notepad thing. I think I got everything. Let me just read through this real quick. I'm not editing this video in traditional uncut fashion. I don't think I missed anything. Oh yeah, yeah. So the website and the perk, yeah, everyone gave really good feedback on it. Everyone that I've talked to in Discord and Twitch and stuff really likes the idea of the site. Oh, and lots of people signed up for the website for Binko Lady Bundle to watch the runs. Thank you, people who did from YouTube. I know you're from YouTube because you're doing it at like midnight my time, so you must be like Americans or Australians and stuff that are doing it when I'm asleep. So thank you for that. I know it makes money is not an argument to do evil things because like, oh, it just keeps making money, but yeah, I don't think this is that evil. I think this is totally fair. Yeah, it always used to be this way. The radio, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think that's about it. So, yeah, thanks for listening to my little rant. But, yeah, what do you think, right? I guess we can make this comment section a big feedback thing about this, right? Because if you guys really do actually hate this and you're like, oh, I'm going to, like, unsubscribe and never watch Joshua's again or whatever else, first of all, people say those things and don't do them. Second of all, if you really do feel that way, I don't have to do this again. Like, this could just be a one-off thing for Josh Done Quick XXV just because of the joshmas.com launch. I think it's a cool perk for joshmas.com, but if it, like, genuinely really ruins your enjoyment of everything, again, maybe there's some other solution we can find out. Like, yeah, maybe I just don't do these things. Maybe I just don't post them to YouTube. Is it just a vocal minority that's mad? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. This isn't engagement bait. I'm not monetizing this video, so, you know, I actually am going to read the comments and actually do care. Not like just, yeah, engagement bait or whatever. But from what I can see, the view counts on the videos seem totally normal. Like, exactly what I would expect. So, maybe it's a vocal minority, or maybe I haven't explained it well enough, so that's why people are mad, because they don't understand. But it seems fine for people who just like don't care and just watch the videos, right? But yeah, even though I'm uploading once a day, they all seem fine view count. Yeah, speaking of which, secondly, just a little bit at the end here. In previous years, I've uploaded Josh Done Quick runs like once a week or once every like half week or something like that. I've uploaded the Josh Done Quick runs really slowly over time. This year, because of Lagoon making thumbnails, so I don't have to, and Joshua's Uncut existing, I've just been posting one video a day, right? Like, all the videos are done. They're just scheduled to come out once a day. Is that better? Do you prefer that? I feel like a lot of the, like, complaining about some of the stuff maybe is caused by that, because it's like a constant barrage of videos, and then people aren't watching them, and they're not getting the context or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know how much of a problem it is. Is it too much spam? I've never really uploaded like one video a day before, I don't think. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, in previous years, people would complain that because I uploaded them once a week, it took way too long for all the videos to come out. Like, I was uploading Josh Done Quick videos like months after Josh Done Quick had happened. And it was terrible, right? This is a common problem for speedrun marathons, for how to get their content on YouTube, and everyone does it differently. GDQ just dump all their shit as fast as possible, as instantly as possible, so like people can watch the runs. ESA schedule for like 1 or 2 videos a day over time, but then they get really far behind. Lots of other smaller speedrun marathons do other stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure how to handle it for Just Done Quick. Let me know what you'd prefer. That's just a little side thing. And I guess while I'm doing announcement-y stuff, I suppose I should say that Joshua's Uncut, by the way, my plans for this channel are to eventually rename it to Joshua's Live and Uncut, which was the reference like to the media industry trope that I was trying to make in the first place. People seem to think that the name of this channel is a penis joke, but it's not. It's a reference to, it's a trope. It's a trope, guys. Live and Uncut. It's a trope. Look it up, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to rename it to that, and then I'm going to start doing live streams here. So you guys can get streams if you're a YouTube and not a Twitch viewer, I guess. But yeah, lots of people want me to stream to both things, and it just makes a lot of sense. So I'll be dumping like lots of live streams here, but I'll try to keep the videos the way they are. On YouTube, there's like a videos tab and a live tab, right? They're like 2 different things. So the live will have all of the VODs maybe, but then the main videos I'll just publish like, you know, sections of the live stream. Like, here is this cool thing I did, whole, bam, slap it on, and then edit it for the main channel and stuff. Yeah. I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching. Sorry I made you bunch of you mad, but I promise this isn't normal, and it's not always going to be like this, and I'm not just shilling the website by screwing my own YouTube channel by doing it. Okay, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.